Today, we're going to use a rather unconventional method to repair a common minor scratch on a car body. Typically, when you take your car to a repair shop for such a scratch, they might use a strong cutting compound and a wool pad to polish it off. But if you closely inspect the scratch, you'll notice small pits caused by stones. These areas cannot be resolved through polishing. However, my rather unconventional method today can fix both issues at once in just a few minutes. It may not be perfect, but it basically makes the scratch invisible. The key is that this method won't cause you to lose a large area of your original paint, and you can do it yourself. So, if your car has such scratches or stone chips, this video is perfect for you. First, to repair the scratch, the tools you need are as simple as always. You'll need a clean microfiber towel, a touch-up paint pen or paint that matches your car's color, paint hardener, a 3-in-1 polishing wax, a medium hardness sponge polishing pad, and a polisher. If you don't have a polisher, you can use an electric drill as a substitute. Let's get started. Step 1. Mix the paint. As an ordinary car owner, you can buy a touch-up paint pen that matches your car's paint color online. But the paint in these pens has a problem. It's too thin and cures slowly. So, we need to pour it out and add a bit of paint hardener to make it thick and improve its curing effect. Of course, if you can find a paint shop in your city, you can ask the manager to mix some for you directly. The paint they mix on site will be more suitable, and the price is quite cheap. A cup of freshly mixed paint may only cost around 10 RMB and is enough to cover scratches on an entire panel. Step 2. Apply the mixed paint directly to the scratched surface. You heard me right. Just apply it directly. You can use a sponge to spread it evenly, or like me, wear gloves and apply the paint directly to the scratched areas with your hands. But be careful, before doing this step, make sure to clean the paint thoroughly. This is very important. Okay, it's done like that. Now, we need to wait for 3 to 5 minutes for the paint to dry. It's summer now, and the temperature in my garage is around 30 degrees Celsius. If it's winter and only a few degrees, you'll need to wait longer, about 20 to 30 minutes. It must be completely dry. Step 3. It's completely dry now. Next, squeeze some 3-in-1 polishing wax directly onto the paint. Use plenty of it to provide more lubrication during polishing rather than more cutting power. So don't be stingy with your polishing wax. Then, you can start polishing. Use a rotary polisher or an electric drill with a medium hardness sponge pad. Keep the pad in uniform contact with the paint and apply a slight downward pressure. The goal here is to remove the paint applied to the surface while retaining the paint from scratch. Make sure to use a sponge pad, not a wool pad. If you're doing this for the first time, just observe while polishing. Don't rush for success. If it doesn't work the first time, you can repeat all the steps again. So, this repair method has a high error tolerance and is suitable for fixing minor scratches. Okay, it's done. If you look closely, you might still see a bit of orange peel texture on the paint. But all the scratches, dents, and even those small pits are gone. They're filled with paint. So, from a normal viewing angle, they're completely invisible. This means the repair is complete. Compared to before, the difference is quite obvious. The key is that this repair only takes a few minutes, and unlike regular polishing, which makes the surrounding good clear coat as deep as the scratch to fix it, this method fills the scratch to achieve the repair effect. The best part is that you can easily do it yourself. I personally think it's very suitable for ordinary guys who aren't too concerned about the perfection of their car's paint to try this themselves. I hope this video helps you.